Stop distracting me. You're naughty. What's good, YouTube? Welcome back to our channel. If you're new here, my name is Georgia.
And I'm PERRY.T'S.
And today we are answering your questions or doing a Q&A about
Our engagement / proposal that we recently had.
/ wedding / future / whatever questions you guys have. But before we get into the video,
Make sure you leave a thumbs up and also subscribe to the channel.
so questions. Perry hasn't seen these questions. I put a Q&A question box thing on my story on Instagram.
Which, if you aren't following us on Instagram, we'll put them on the screen here.
Yeah, so
What the bottle? Should we get a bottle?
oh yeah, we're going to you go get it, baby. Don't hurt the glasses. So anyway, my girl Dom got us a engagement gift. I didn't know people got engagement gifts. That part was great. But she got us a bottle of Moe and these little champagne glasses. What do they say, Mr. and Mrs.?
Bride to be and groom to be.
Bride to be and groom to be. So yeah, so we thought that we would crack it open while we do the Q&A because it's Friday night, so why not? So thanks Dom for getting this bottle. Oh, these are so cute. Oh shit. Yay! Wait, we gotta open it. Put it in there. So this is like, I guess this is our first engagement celebration, hey? Good one, Perry. We didn't really celebrate.
Other than the day.
Yeah, the day of, obviously, but like for just us two, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
We haven't really celebrated. Hey, I'm having a moment.
Oh shit, it's opening by itself.
Babe, hold it. Don't let it pop.
Hold it. Don't let it pop.
Why would you just let it go? You pop. That was so stressful, Perry. Oh. We'll cheers first, and then we'll get to these questions. So it's gonna be a tipsy Q&A. Let's see how that go. All right, cheers, baby.
I got the right one.
Congratulations to us getting engaged.
Cheers, babe.
And spending the rest of our life with each other. All right, let's do this. Yeah, there's a lot of questions. Question 1. Did you know Perry was proposing? I think this is like one of the most common questions. I definitely I thought he would propose this year, like 2021. So for everyone who doesn't know, he proposed November 38th. No, 28th.
38.
Because there's 38 days in a month.
You're close.
Lord. I meant to say 28, okay? I'm tired. It's Friday. Okay, so he proposed November 28th. But yeah, I thought he would propose sometime this year. I mean, he was a little bit sus the day of, so it was like a normal, he said he was gonna take me on a date, and we actually hadn't been on a date since we moved into this house. It was a Saturday, and we were gonna wake up, clean the house, and then we're gonna leave in the early afternoon or midday for the date. And he was like, I'm gonna clean the whole house the night before. And I was like, I don't know, he was being sus, he was cleaning everything. What else did you do that was weird? You asked me to bring flats as well as heels. So we left, we went on the date, and then he bought me 4 or 5 cocktails on the date.
Yeah, we're just meant to eat and have a couple drinks, but then
He had to stall.
obviously everyone that was organizing the setup and stuff were you need to stall a little bit. So what time was it? I think we were meant to get there by 4. It got to 4 and they said come at 5:20.
I went to the toilet thinking we were about to leave. I came back, there was another cocktail there.
And on top of that, she was done with the day. It was so hot, so sunny.
I was not in a mood that day.
And she was just I'm ready to go home. And I was like, damn, you're gonna wait at least another 2 hours.
Well, it was 33 or 35 degrees.
It was a hot day.
It was very hot. And so I put a full face of makeup on, and in that intense heat in the middle of the day, we got to the restaurant at 1, right? 1-ish?
Yeah, basically.
Yeah.
That's what I
like
mean.
around 1. Like it's like the sun is hitting you. Like it was hitting me in the forehead. I felt like I was getting sunstroke. I was sweating everywhere. My makeup was cracking. Like one thing about me, I sweat a lot in my face. Like so do you. Like I don't know what it is, but it would just take off my whole face. And I was like, I'm ready to go home. I'm ready to take off my makeup. Like it just felt gross. I was not in a good mood. But then he like bought me like 3 more cocktails and I was in a better mood.
My plan was, we pulled up at 1, had something to eat, take our time, you know, talk. Let me like, how many times did I tell you how much I love you, what I love about you? And
Yeah,
she was honestly
you're
looking
so
so
sweet.
beautiful. You guys probably seen the photos we posted as well. Like,
Oh
she
yeah,
looked
these are the,
amazing.
I'll put them in the video. These are the Instagram photos we took on that day. I was just thinking that was my photo for the day. Little did I know, you know?
I know.
So anyway, we finally, after like 3 or 4 more cocktails, and this is in the middle of the day, and I felt sunstroke, so I was really tipsy by this point. I'm not gonna say I was drunk, I wasn't like walking funny or anything like that, but I was tipsy. But anyway, so we left the bar, and you know, I'm like, yeah, can't wait to go home, take my makeup off. He's like, we just gotta stop somewhere first. And I was like, okay. And in my head, I was like, he's probably going to get me ice cream because that's something we usually do, like, whenever we have a date. Like, at the end of it, we'll get ice cream, you know? And I was like, I really want ice cream because I'm lit. But then he, like, pulled up next to Kangaroo Point. And obviously, I recognized that. I was like, why are we at Kangaroo Point? Perry had never been to Kangaroo Point before. Like, the stairs. Like, he'd never done them before. And then he was like, I want to show you, like, this really pretty view. And then that's when I was like, you know what I mean? Like, what? You're gonna stop when we're like in dresses and heels, and but I was still like, because I was tipsy, I was just kind of going along with it, to be honest. So then he made me walk down the Kangaroo Point stairs. So in heels, like I don't think they were probably like 4-inch heels, but still made me walk down the Kangaroo Point stairs in 4-inch heels and a dress after I've been sweating all day. And I was like, what is this guy doing? Like seriously, this view better be worth it. Like, you know what I mean? But at the same time, I was going along with it because I was lit. I was like, what's going on? And then, yeah. And then, to be honest, when I first saw the setup, the picnic setup, I wasn't looking at it.
Yeah.
I wasn't even, and yeah, and it was, that was the funny part because it worked out really well. Anyone who knows me, I have a massive fear of birds. Like I don't really, as soon as a bird is in any of my vicinity, I will not notice anything else that's going on, but I will be keeping my eye on that bird. Like what are they about to do? Like are they gonna kill me? You know? So it was 2 turkeys and they were fighting. Tell me why these turkeys were like attacking each other. Like they were like, and I was looking at it and I was like literally screaming. I was like, Perry, look, like, and that was over here and the picnic was right
It was like
here.
right.
It was like so perfect. So we're walking, and then I'm like, babe, look at these birds. And I'm staring at them like, what are they doing? Because they're moving around and fighting each other. And then Perry, I feel him like kind of,
I was holding your hands. I was like,
yeah, I couldn't remember if I was holding you by here or like by hand, but you like kind of chugged me and I was like, babe, did you see the, and then that's what I don't know if those were the exact words. I was just trying to make you feel like you were there. But I turned around and there was like candle lights, like candles, not candlelight, but candles, all in like a path, and the rose petals. Obviously you guys have seen the photos, but like it was all like from the trail all the way to the picnic. And I was like, what the heck? But at that point I was like, what's going on? Because we'd had like picnics before and cute little picnic setups, but like the rose petals and the candles like leading up to it made it just like so much more extra. And I was like, what the heck? But yeah, so I guess I kind of knew at some points, but at the start of the day, I didn't. I just was like, why is he acting weird? Apparently, I'm a fiance, so yeah. But apart from that, no, in that long story short, no, I did not think he was going to propose to me until this year, because me and Perry haven't even been together 2 years yet to this day, let alone when he, you know, proposed. But I got him whipped, you know?
You reckon?
Yeah, I do. All right, next question. That was a long question, but I feel like the other ones will be quick. Oh, okay. Well, I kind of just answered this one. The question's, what did you think when you first saw the picnic setup? That's when I was like, what's going on? That's basically what I was thinking, like, oh my gosh, what's happening? Like, and it was a really pretty view. Like, it was right on the water. Like, he was right. We were looking at a view. But I was more just like, I don't know, the rose petals and the candles are so romantic. I was like,
Let me say though, like Georgia said, I've never been to Kangaroo Point.
No,
So
no.
like, lucky Nadia, if you guys don't know Nadia, but
if you know me, you know Nadia. If you know me,
lucky Nadia left rose petals in each like little stump. So I was following that to find out where we were.
That's
Yeah.
so smart, Nadia.
It's crazy that I've never been there, but the view was amazing and it was real good. So
It was amazing.
basically, with the whole thing, Nadia helped me set it all up. Like, I had an image in my head and she helped me bring it to life. So big thank you to Nadia. Big thank you to, I can't say the name. I think it's like Nile Picnic Pop-Ups or something. We'll put her Instagram here with the setup. She had the whole picnic set up and all that. And thank you to Layla, which she did the whole house, which you guys would have seen in the video.
If you haven't seen the video yet, you need to go watch that first and come back here. Like, there's no point watching this if you haven't seen our engagement video yet. Like, we're talking about it, you know?
Basically.
Like, yeah.
So pause this, go watch that, come back.
Yeah.
But big thank you to Layla. She was at the house the whole time.
Amazing.
She did the room, the candles. It was amazing.
Honestly, I just have the best girls.
The platter.
And Lanita as well helped
And
out. And then everyone was just kind of helping in the end, I think. But
Yeah, so thank you so much
I
to
love you
everyone that
guys.
helped me out. Like, I really couldn't do it by myself. Would have been stressful with work and all that. So thank you guys.
Did I see the photographers? Not like when we're walking into it, but as soon as Perry got down on his knees, Danyan, which was the photographer, so there was a photographer and a videographer. And as soon as Perry like started getting on his knees and I was like, what's happening? Right as that was happening, Danyan literally like jumped out the bush. Like, it was so quick, like it was like boom. And then I was like, what's happening? Because it was like in the corner of my eye, and then I saw him and he was like taking a photo and I was like, oh my gosh. And I looked back at Perry and he basically like had the ring open. I was like, whoa. But yeah, so I didn't see them at the start, but yeah, I saw him jump out, and then I think the videographer jumped out at some point. But by then I was looking at the ring and his face, and he was crying, and I mean, I was crying, you know, and then we both, Anyway, it was like, whew, I feel like crying now. They want to know, how did you plan everything? So I don't know the full story, but how...
Obviously, I knew what type of ring Georgia wanted and all that. So I got it made by this company. I sent them a photo and like told them the ideas I wanted and all that. And they sent me photos back, and basically,
made.
bang, there was the ring. And then it was here within 2 days. Oh, actually, sorry, my bad. It took 2 weeks to make, and then once they shipped it, it was here in 2 days. And then I messaged Nadia and I was like, yo, it's time. And she's like, no way. And I was like, yup, it's time. And then she's like, tell me what you want. What are we doing? And I was like, damn, like, it just hit me at that moment. I was like, oh shoot, like I'm really...
Nadia's like, she's on it.
Yeah. See, at that time I was working night shifts, so I'll be with Georgia the whole day. I did not message Nadia at all. Once I leave for work, I'll message her with ideas, plans, places, like how we're gonna do it, this, that. But yeah, in the end, Nadia helped out, and then Layla said, yeah, I'll do a big setup at the house for you guys. And that's really what happened. Obviously, it's a long story. I just gotta cut it short for the video.
No, that was good.
But if you guys got any more questions about it, do comment down below, and we will reply. So
yeah, were you nervous?
honestly, I was so nervous, right? So like before the moment, I had it all like in my head. I was like, okay, like I know what I'm saying to her, like how it's all planned out. But I tell you now, yeah. By the time we got there, like I looked up and the camera was in my face, and that's when I looked at Georgia.
Yeah, the cameras did make it like
The camera was in my, yeah.
I was getting nervous. I wasn't doing anything.
Cause I'm not gonna lie, right? When we first were pulling up and we're walking down like that, down the roses and all that, I was kind of looking around to see like, is the camera guys here? Like, I don't want them to miss the moment. And then I looked into Georgia's eyes and she was just looking at me, looking beautiful, and I just froze. I'll tell you now, I froze.
The next question is, what did he say when he proposed? He said like 3 things. It was like, I love you with all my heart. You know I can't wait to make you the mother of my children. And will you marry me? Like, it was literally
It was just
like,
straight like
that's
that.
it. Like,
Just
I
straight
love
like
you,
that.
have my babies, be my wife. I
That
was
was
like,
it.
okay. All right
Well,
then, I'm in.
I kind of knew that I was gonna freeze at that point because my boy Aaron actually told me, he's like, bro, you think you have it sorted so you're in the moment and then you'll freeze.
He said all the other things you would expect to say in a proposal, like, you know,
Throughout the
our
day, 'cause I knew.
and throughout our relationship
I
as
knew.
well. Like, So I didn't really care. It was just cute. It was just
I
so
remind her
cute.
every day how much I love her. So,
You did.
you know.
It was just so cute. Okay. You ready?
Back to it.
Will you have an engagement party? For me, like when I thought about getting engaged, thought I'd have an engagement party, but Perry kind of stole that from me. No, it was beautiful. Like when we got back from him proposing, everyone that I would invite to an engagement party was almost there, like almost everyone. And like there was a couple people that weren't there, but that was because, you know, it was short notice or like, you know, they couldn't come or whatever. But pretty much everyone that is special to me was there. So there wouldn't really be a point.
Yeah, it wasn't really meant to be an engagement party. It was just kind of like, because it was Georgia. Yeah, it was Georgia and I at that moment. And I was like, I know after our moment, she would want to like tell her girls, show her girls, and they're not there.
It makes it so much easier.
And your family as well.
So yeah, like I love throwing an event, don't get me wrong, but it's kind of late now, we've left it too late, and like, I can't really be bothered. Like, that was enough for me. That was a vibe, and I enjoyed myself. So anyway, when will you have the wedding? This is a big question.
Yes, it is.
When will we have the wedding? We have no idea, honestly. All we know is it's not gonna be anytime soon. We're not in a rush at all. I am in a rush to have his last names. Like, he has 2 last names, by the way. But like, I want to do that part and just like make it official, like so we're one person. But as far as like the actual wedding, like Perry's sister lives in America. We need her at the wedding, you know what I mean? So at the end of the day, and obviously her kids and everything, so if they can't be here, then we're not gonna have it. And then I have a couple of friends like from America that would love to come as well, and like, you just don't know. And then another thing, I don't want to pay for everything and book a venue and then something happens with COVID.
Yeah, you just don't know. Especially like Melbourne's just gone like how many times. We went into lockdown and lockdown. So like,
not that long, but still it could be that weekend that it's your wedding and lockdown happens.
All that money. So we do have plans obviously for our future. So like she said, we want to like either buy or build a house sometime soon.
We'd rather do that first. Like for me, a wedding's a house deposit. So like we just have other things that priority.
Yeah.
All right, next question. Will you have a traditional wedding?
Of course.
Obviously, we have to.
I'm Ghanaian, you know. We gotta have a traditional wedding. That's like disrespect to not have a traditional wedding. Yeah. But in terms of traditional, we're thinking we do want to have a big one in Ghana, because I know my mum would love that. My dad would love that as well. You know what I mean? Because I got a lot of family members there that I'd love to share that moment with as well, and they would love to meet Georgia because they see us all over like Instagram and stuff like that. Yeah. But it's still an idea whether we're gonna do a traditional here in Australia. But you never know.
It just, all of that, like, we're just chill about it for now. We're just taking whatever God throws at everyone, you know what I mean? Because it's such uncertain times, so we're not planning it. But yeah, we would love to have it in Ghana. And it means we can stop in South Africa first. There's so many of like my cousins and my family that I haven't met in person. So it would just be amazing to do that. And then, but the actual wedding, like, would be in Australia. Future plans. So we kind of just covered our future plans. So, but yeah, definitely a house is something that we cannot stop thinking about. We're so sick of renting. I just think it's a waste of money. Like, you're paying someone else's mortgage, basically, when you could be paying your own. So we're trying to sort that out. But obviously, at the same time, we've still only been together like just under 2 years, like, so.
Yeah, so we got time, you know?
Yeah, we're not
just
like
moving along.
rushing.
God's blessing us.
Yeah. All right, how many kids do you want? If someone asked you that before, like, we had our conversation about what we want, because we've already made the decision, what would you say?
I'd say 4.
Yeah.
Yeah, 4 kids. No more than that, because that's just the whole team going on there. but
like, if he wanted 4, like, if we have 2 and he like really wants 4 and we're in a financial position to have 4, 100%. Like, I would go for whatever. Like, we're a team. But ideally, we would like to.
Yes, we would.
Yes, we would.
You just never know. Like,
you never know how you're gonna feel.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say that now, and I'm gonna have 2. And I'm like, let's have 10. You know, I don't know.
our football team, you know?
Have you already picked names for your kids? Yes and no.
We
We
know
have
like the
ideas.
letter. We know like the letter we would choose.
Ideally, but we still haven't found like the names are like they're the ones. I think
Yeah.
also like when you're having the baby, like I think you're gonna have
yeah.
signs from God and stuff.
Yeah,
like,
exactly. Like
I wouldn't want to have it chosen like
you never know. Yeah.
yeah. But we have ideas. We have, you know, but ain't none of your business. Is the wedding going to be here in Australia? If so, do you have a place in mind? It is going to be here in Australia, but I do not have a place. I really like, I don't know if it's a thing that girls do, like know where they would want their wedding. Like, I want a beach wedding. I want an off the shoulder dress. I want 3 brides. Like I've never ever like thought about, you know, so, and obviously Perry hasn't.
Yeah, I haven't thought about that. Like,
Definitely
hey,
not.
when the time comes, we'll look for places.
Yeah, we'll figure it out.
But yeah, wedding will definitely be here in Australia.
And definitely, I think like Queensland, like it wouldn't make
Yeah,
sense
yeah,
to
we
have
wouldn't go to
anywhere
another
but
state.
Queensland. So like for me, when I've seen my friends get married, like they just look like, then you've got to go here, then you got to get in the car, then you got to walk down the aisle, then you got to go have photos, then you got to walk into the ballroom. Like it's just also structured, and I just want to enjoy my day as much as possible and not be stressed, because I don't work well with stress. It's not for me.
Trust me, I know that.
It's not for me. Like you don't want me stressed out, because it's no. Is all your family in Australia? We kind of already answered that.
Yeah.
All of my family, obviously I have family in South Africa, just like Perry has family in Ghana, but like all my immediate close family, like my grandma and her kids and everyone down from there, they're all in Australia for me. Perry's sister's in New York.
Yeah, I got a sister in New York. In terms of my other family, like they're all in Ghana as well. So
Which is why we'd want to do traditional.
yeah, which is why traditional should be there, and our other wedding will be here.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Exactly. So, indoor wedding or outdoor wedding?
Ooh, but then it depends.
But for like the dancing part, like the reception, that's definitely indoor. But the actual wedding would be lovely outdoor.
Yeah, it would be lovely outdoor. You never know, like a nice church. But like at the same time, because think about it, yeah. When it's hot, I sweat. Like my nose, man. I always feel on my nose. I sweat like there's no tomorrow. So like if I'm in a proper suit,
I don't want
like,
to sweat
and all
either.
that.
I'll have makeup.
Yeah,
We're
so
gonna
that's what I'm
shoot
saying.
somewhere.
You gotta
If
think
you
about that. But you never know what the day's gonna be like.
I know, you never
So-
know. But think about like Sunshine Coast and like Gold Coast and stuff. They're generally way more windy than Brisbane. Like you're thinking of Brisbane. Like
Yeah,
they
I'm
have
thinking of
that
Brisbane
cool
for sure.
breeze. Like if you get somewhere nice by the water, or even in the hinterlands with the trees, they like, you know, even a hot day will have like, I don't know.
I need some shade or something.
I know, but I think an outdoor wedding is just so beautiful for the photos and the video. But at the same time, if you really want to do indoor, I'd be happy to compromise and look at some indoor too. But anyway, how many bridesmaids and groomsmen are you having? We haven't like set a number. I think 4 looks pretty. Like I know my maid of honor will be my little sister, no questions asked. Like, and then obviously, you know, your grooms.
Yeah.
What is it called? Your best man.
Yeah.
Yeah, your best man will be your brother. So like we know that, we know our, so maybe we'll just have them up there.
You never know.
When do you have when do you plan on having the wedding? Like during the year, do you have a favorite month?
Don't have a favorite month, and we've already said before in terms of when the wedding will be, we don't really have a date or.
But to be honest, like, you know how like, you know what I don't get? People have their like relationship anniversary and then they'll have their wedding anniversary. Like that's too much. I'm sorry.
Oh,
I
that's
don't.
smart. Yeah,
Do you know what I
I get
mean?
what you're
Like,
saying,
I don't
what
want to
you're
have 2 anniversaries. Like, yeah, we plan to be filthy rich, but I just like that's a lot. Like, you've got 1 anniversary a year is enough. Like, don't you think? Then you've got to celebrate Valentine's, then your birthdays, then like I'm sorry, and then just regular day nights. Like, I would rather there just be 1 anniversary. So it would be cool if we could do it on our like relationship anniversary.
Yeah. No,
If
that's
we could.
smart.
If that falls on a Saturday.
I like that.
Yeah.
I like that. And if it's
You
not,
like that? You down?
if it's not, we'll just say it's that day.
Yeah,
Anyway.
well, we'll just have 1 anniversary. We're simple people, you know. All right.
What's next?
Dream honeymoon. Oh, I will answer this one. Me, pick me.
I hear this every day. Every day.
For me, I think why I haven't planned the actual wedding is because I have planned the honeymoon. Like, that is all I care about. Like, the wedding's for everyone else. Like, obviously the photos is a vibe, but everything else with your wedding is for everyone else to celebrate. What they're eating, the cake they're eating, you know what I mean? Anyway, honeymoon is for us, where we get to just spend time together and love each other and be together and relax and escape the world. Like, oh my gosh. So we are going to go to either
See, it's already set. It's already set.
He has no choice in it, but I showed him and obviously like...
Yeah, it's amazing.
Yeah. Obviously Maldives, however you say it, I don't know. Or Bora Bora. Like, I want an overwater bungalow,
That's
like
it.
a couple of bedrooms. So not because we need a couple of bedrooms, but just so it's big. Like, I just want overwater where you can see through the floor of the water.
That's pretty sick.
And like it's clear water and you can just like jump straight off your deck thing. And like, so a lot of them have slides. I want a slide. I just want everything included. I don't want to have to go nowhere. I want to relax in that bungalow, whatever you call it, villa, and I want all the food to be included, all the alcohol to be included, so I can just order like 40 cocktails a day and we can just swim and live our best life and just order room service.
How long do we go for? Well, how long do honeymoons go for? Doesn't matter.
As long as you want. I want at least 7 days, at least.
Yeah,
like minimum.
Yeah.
Minimum.
Yeah.
But like that would be like I'm not going for no weekend. Like, yeah, I want 7 days. I want it to feel like we're getting away, you know? Alright, and that is our honeymoon.
As we see, honeymoon set.
That's it.
Before the wedding.
That's it. Okay, where do you both see yourself in 5 years? We've kind of almost answered this. I definitely see us married in 5 years.
Yeah, for sure.
We're either married or it's coming up, the wedding.
Yeah,
right?
for sure.
Owning our house.
Yep. Either building or buying.
Yeah. Successfully quit our jobs. It's more like not quit our jobs, but be our own bosses. Like, we want to just be able to wake up, work out, plan out our day, have a couple of small businesses. But yeah, we definitely want to keep doing this and creating content. We love it. And the biggest thing for us, we want to work together. Like,
yeah,
I want to spend every day with him. I know that sounds crazy.
So that is our plan, and moving forward, we are gonna post more, and y'all gotta subscribe to the channel.
Support the movement, you know.
Big thank you to everyone that's liked our videos as well, man.
Thank you to all our subscribers.
Make sure you like this video as well. Appreciate you guys. What's next?
Have you learned each other's love languages? We did this. We did a test.
We did. I'm not gonna lie. George is more into like she knows all this stuff.
Spiritual.
Like when she tells me, I'm like, oh yeah, I understand that. But then like now I'm kind of like, oh shoot, what is my love language?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
To be honest, I forgot exactly what it is. But one thing to note about Perry and I, our communication and the way we love are both in Cancer. For me, like acts of service is something I think.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. Like I appreciate that as well. Every time I see her cooking, every morning she gets up with me. I'm up at like 5 and she's up with me. She's making sure that I'm taking my lunch with me because I'm the one to walk out, get to work and be like, oh shoot, babe.
I didn't bring water.
I've got my lunch. I've got this. She always has it like ready for me and she's like, yeah, take it. And then she goes back to bed. So like, I appreciate things like that as well.
Yeah.
Do you know what
So
I mean?
acts of service, I think, is one.
Is that
yeah, that's one of them. Like doing stuff for each other.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And like, yeah, when Perry like does do the dishes and like, I don't know, does things, goes and gets things for me because I don't like driving. Like, for me, that is like showing me that you love me.
And you love it when I tell you as well.
Yeah. You love touch. You love touch. Like, if we're sitting on the couch and I'm on the other, he's like, why are you all the way on the other side of the couch? Like, why are you so far away from me?
It makes no sense.
And I won't even be all the way. I'll be like this far away from me. He's like, why are you all the way over there? I'm like, chill.
But I don't even realize these things, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Until you bring it up, you're like, why do you always want me to like be so close?
Yeah, I have to be like on him. 2 more questions. This is a good one. I like this. What's the best advice you could give someone on a successful relationship? You go first. Yeah, you see it.
Obviously, there's a lot of things.
Yeah, that's the thing. There's so much. You gotta put in the word.
For me, I feel like it's our communication. You know what I mean? Like, if I say something and she doesn't agree with it, like, she will still understand my point, like where I'm coming from. but she'll let me know what she thinks of it and like her point, and that's like I don't get angry at her for thinking that. Do you get what I mean?
Respect.
Like, it's their respect.
I think respecting
you know
each
what I mean?
other's opinions.
Yeah.
And also just not letting it get to that, like we've never called each other names.
Yeah, we
we've
don't get to
never
that point. No.
disrespected each other ever. Like I know that sounds crazy to some of you because that's how you do it in your relationships. But I think once you bring just disrespect to the table, it just adds and it gets more and more disrespectful. Once you disrespect each other once, like you've lost that respect. That's it. Like you're gonna continue to disrespect them in different ways. It's gonna come out, you know. So yeah, we've just never brought that into our. We respect each other's opinion. We don't yell at each other. We don't swear at each other.
Yeah.
Nothing gets ugly. We don't have to apologize for like terrible things that we've done to each other because we just don't do them.
Yeah.
I know it sounds so simple, but I think there's
It's
a lot of
honestly the little
pettiness.
things. It's honestly the little things. Yeah, a big thing as well. I think for me was, I'm a quiet person. For those of you that don't know me, so I was like, when something is on my mind, I go quiet. You know what I mean? Like I go quiet.
He
And
shuts
Georgia,
me out.
and then she picks up on it, and she's like, "Speak to me. Tell me what's up." And then we talk about it, and then whatever. So I feel like that's a big part, especially for my personality, who I am. I usually shut down. I go quiet.
Another thing I would say, and I think what has made us so successful is, although I think high school sweethearts are cute, I think it's been great that we've had other experiences that we didn't like because we've learned to appreciate each other so much. Figure out what you don't like, figure out what you do like before getting into a relationship. I think that's important. Figure out who you are. And I think that's something that we've both done and why it works so well. We've told each other, I'm like, this triggers me and makes me feel like this. He won't do it.
And like, if I don't
Something
realize,
triggers him.
Yeah. If I don't
Like,
realize that I'm doing something and she
actually
tells me
something.
straight away, I'm like, oh shoot, okay, I'm sorry. Like,
you can deliver things in so many different ways, and if your delivery is not working for the person you love with all of your heart, don't do it. Like it's as simple as that. Like if something's hurting, like we just never want, could never imagine hurting Perry. Could never, like. So I guess that's it. Communication, respect each other, don't bring disrespect to the table, and learn what you like and what you don't like and set your boundaries. And if that person doesn't respect your boundaries or what doesn't make you feel good, then that person doesn't love you fully, unconditionally. Like there's different types of love, you know, there's toxic love, but
if you guys want to know more, comment down below.
let us know. Because honestly,
know.
I never thought I would be in a relationship this successful ever in my life. Like it actually, like it works like a dream. So
I can't live without her.
I can't live without you.
My right or die, my right hand. My go-to.
Oh, I'm gonna cry. All right.
Is that the last one?
Last question. Oh, we don't have to answer this, but where did you meet? Watch our Q&A.
Oh, if you're asking that question, man, go
You're
check
not
that
really-
Q&A.
I don't understand
Not this
why
Q&A,
you
the
don't know.
couples Q&A.
Go and watch that because that answers a lot of like how we met and how we
Get to
started
know
and
us,
stuff.
know
But
like,
we've grown a lot.
you know, where we at.
Yeah.
So,
But that's it. We got through all of your questions. Another massive long video. But yeah, if you have any other questions, please drop them down below, and we will potentially do another Q&A or another video. But we've got a lot more coming, guys. Like, trust us. We are going to be pushing our videos a lot more often. If you have any ideas for videos or things you want us to do, comment them down below as well. And
welcome to all our new subscribers as well.
yeah, welcome to the
The
family.
last couple of weeks, we just seen people subscribing, so we're like, yo, welcome. We appreciate
TikTok,
you.
thank you. If you don't follow me on TikTok, go follow your girl because I
Put your
post
name.
daily vlogs.
You
Yes.
put your name
I think
somewhere.
everyone that watches this video knows about my TikTok, but yeah, I've been posting daily vlogs, and I will continue doing that for the rest of the year and however many other years I want to do it. But yeah,
So make sure you like this video, make sure you subscribe, turn that bell notification on
so you know
when
what
we
we're
post
posting. Every week, let's shake on it. We said it last video, but
every week.
we need to post every week. We will do it,
That's why you
guys.
shake my hand. That's
Yeah,
why you
let's-
shake like that. Yeah, so-
But yeah, so
You're-
every week we're gonna post every week. But yeah, so let us know any video ideas, please, because it's been a minute and we're ready to jump back into it. I'm a little tipsy. Are you a little tipsy? No, you're a big boy. It takes a lot for him to get tipsy.
Thank you so much for watching this video, and we'll see you guys in the next one.